Check this out.
I like to up in my mouth a little bit.
Yeah, no, they're brutal because when the Estima lets come on, they come on. This is after Braulio Estima and Victor Estima from Gracie Baja, and it's the Estima lock. Essentially, what happens is that when you kind of want to go in for a knee cut, okay? Whether you go here and you go here, and then you step in here, all right? What happens is that this is the entry that we're going to do for the Texas, the clover leaf right here, okay? But what happens here is that as you go in for a knee cut right here, and you have your hand right here, oftentimes they try to put in a lasso, and you block the lasso by keeping your elbow in, okay? His foot goes here, but they're not going to just leave it here. It'd be more of like a push right here. Then what happens is that my right hand, let's go here, and I lock his foot in here, and I get basically a rear naked grip right here, and then I drive into him here and lift, because his heel is stuck and his foot is stuck. But you got to keep your head down and you drive into him, and then and you lift. Okay, you can even begin to here, because his really only defense is to try to roll slowly to the stomach, but he's not going to be able to. As I begin to lift, if you look, his foot is stuck and he cannot turn his heel. Okay? If you're like this, he'll be able to turn the heel and it escapes out of the arm. So the way you're going to do it, essentially, is just basically just off of standing. And we're going to go here. And as I go here, he blocks me with his foot right here on the hip, right about there. Okay? So what I'm going to do, just to make it easy for here, you go here, and you're bent over in this wedge here. You're going to scoop right here. So you're basically your inner elbow pit is right along his Achilles here. Go up, and then you're going to lock. And your left hand goes right on your bicep or your tricep here. And then you're going to walk in here. And then you're going to bring your elbows in and here. Okay? Because you look at the position of his foot, and he can't rotate it out. Even if he slowly were to try, it's locked in. So you reinforce it by this right here. And this elbow is to the hip. So this right here. Because what guys do is they begin to stand up. And then this foot rises, and then they're really stuck. Okay? Jin, you can do that to Princess Jiu-Jitsu Warrior. Okay? So what you're going to do is this. If the person is sitting up, I'm playing a sit-up guard right here, oftentimes they're going to have their hands up. I can't quite get to the feet because I don't want them to grab my head or my collars here, okay? And as their hands, you have the head. And so here, you're going to go, and that happens often here. 1, 2, and you walk it in here, because his foot is already getting torqued. He's basically doing this. It's almost like a toe hold, heel hook type of a situation, but I'm bent over like this, okay? Because even here, it's all stuck, okay? I don't know if it'll work on Alfonso, because his foot will turn and then your whole arm will go, but that's not even the point. I assure you it'll work on him. So what happens here is that if his foot's here, and he blocks it right there, like a, and you start lifting this, all right, that's the Estima lock. The foot, you're gonna do it like this. Put on the hip, okay? You're gonna bend over right here, as you're gonna kind of try to like almost knee cut. They keep you away, and your hand scoops here, goes to your hip here, and then this hand goes here. You want to walk in, sorry, here, and you'll feel the pressure. Shave loves it. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Left foot on there, right hip. Nice and easy.
First time I was